Please come forward with your dedication to one of our oldest Pahrump female veterans, Mrs. Pauline Pavlik, escorted by Gulf War veteran Bruce Cox.
I'm Cynthia Sepulveda, Regent of Pahrump Springs Chapter of the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution. It is our honor to commemorate Pauline Pavlik's duty with one of Jody Jetmore's beautiful patriotic quilts that we have been giving out. Thank you, Pauline, for your service and all other women veterans.
Thank you, ladies, and Bruce.
She's been looking for a Navy hat.
You may be
Can't find
seated.
one. So I think that'd be a great opportunity.
Ms. Holcheck,
That's my favorite hat.
our Pahrump Town Manager will now provide us with a closing prayer.
Please bow your heads. Oh Lord, protect our military. They teach us the true meaning of united. These are men and women who come together from all ages, all races, all religions, all ethnicities, for one common goal: the preservation of our great nation. Please teach us to always be grateful to them for their service. Please wrap them in your protective arms. And please, God bless the United States of America.
Mrs. Trudy Pahrump's local Seroptimus chapter will dedicate a plaque to the town of Pahrump, Ms. Holcheck, and the Veterans Memorial. Ms. Susan Holcheck will be receiving the dedication on behalf of the town of Pahrump.
Thank you, Brandy. I am actually a member of Seroptimist International of Greater Las Vegas, and I am also serving as district director for Sierra Nevada region, which encompasses Nevada and about a third of Northern California. And one of our signature projects this year is a program called Women Honoring Women Who Serve. And each club will be identifying either a veteran or an active duty service member, honoring them throughout the year, and they will all be flown to Reno for a banquet and honors to be presented in April at our region conference at the Atlantis Hotel. I am an Army veteran, Vietnam era veteran. I come from a family where my father-in-law was shot down over Japan during World War II. My father served on a destroyer escort during World War II. My mother-in-law served in the Women's Army Corps. I served in the United States Army, and in an era, this is a little first, but I was the first woman to qualify as a door gunner in a Huey helicopter. The crew chief was not happy to see me. But I worked on Cobra helicopters and on weapon systems, and that was what I did in the Army because I refused to be a clerk. I told them I didn't know how to type. And in 1973 and 1974, that's what most women soldiers were asked to do, even if their job was something else. I am grateful to all of the women who have made that change for all of us. And it is my pleasure to present to the town of Pahrump a plaque, but an unusual plaque, to hang in the multipurpose building from Seroptimist International Pahrump Valley, honoring women who serve in the armed forces from this community.
On behalf of the town of Pahrump, it will hang with joy and with pride. Thank you.
One last acknowledgement, so to speak, and then we will be followed, that will be followed by our women, our local women silver tappers to honor our women veterans. But first, Miss Jo Cantrell and Miss Alice Lubers.
This might be the first time y'all have seen Alice surprised. Cherish the moment. You can wave to all your friends. I'm Jo Cantrell. I'm the program manager for Veterans Advocacy and Support Team here in the great Nevada Department of Veterans Services. Alice, in case some of you don't know, is a retired Army nurse. She is a Parumpite or
Parumpian.
Parumpian. Thank you very much. Got to get it right.
You're close.
The reason we've asked Alice up here is, in addition to having served her country on active duty, she serves her community right here in Pahrump, in a way still on active duty. Alice has been with the Nye County Veterans Service Office for years. A quiet little shy voice that she is, because she continues to serve you, not just your veterans, but families of veterans and people just needing to know one more thing. Alice, we'd like to provide to you from the state of Nevada Office of Veteran Services. It's a state coin honoring veterans of Nevada, and thank you for helping your community.
I don't have a hat, but I'll send it. Which comes back.
Thank you, everyone. If I may, I'd like to do a little impromptu.
Surprise.
It's my day. I'll take all the time I want.
Go get him, Colonel.
This is a very special flag. This is flown in Iraq, in Kuwait, in Saudi. A lot of good people died under this flag, and a lot of good people lived. Now, I have a special mission for a young man in our audience. He doesn't know anything about it. And I would like to invite Senator Heller up to my foxhole. I have a special mission for you, sir. One of my many friends that I have served with was Sergeant Sean Martin. Now, Sean was in Iraq with me, and Sean was also in the Fort Hood shooting, November 2nd, 2009. Now, Sean was hit not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 5 times. And Sean still survives it. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for that. I also lost a lot of friends in the Fort Hood shooting. Another Army nurse, Colonel Juanita Wyman. Now, she can't speak, but I can. And here is your mission, young man. And I'll tell you, no is not an option. And if this mission is too tough for you, well, it's just right for the Army Nurse Corps.
There you go. Yeah.
You may or may not know this, but all of the injured and killed at the Fort Hood shooting, that is still deemed workplace violence.
No. No.
Now, I'm not a veterinarian, but I can recognize a horse's tail when I see one. It is a terrorist attack. And the United States government needs to honor that. Because Sean, Juanita, my other friends, they cannot receive the veteran benefits. So, because you are on the Veterans Benefits Board, the committee, and I do have surgery to correct any imperfections you may or may not have with this mission, but, sir, respectfully, from the town of Pahrump and all the veterans standing here today, you may use this flag as a loaner. I want you to carry it everywhere you go until DC gets it through their head that they all need, my friends, our veterans, they all need a Purple Heart, and they need the veterans' benefits for being wounded in combat. I don't want to hear how you can't get something done. Period.
Make you do push-ups.
That's coming. So with this, sir, if you really want to thank a female vet, please take this flag and y'all go on back to Washington, D.C., find some common ground rapidly, and get a law passed to give these veterans the honor that they deserve. I will call you, young man, when you bring that back to us, we're going to fly it right up there.
Amen.
Yeah.